Cereal. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Okay, I thought it was funny. Some of you may have not. But I told you every episode is going to start with a joke. Every episode of TikTok is going to start with a joke. And whether or not you guys pitch in or not, that's up to you. But there will be a joke. Corny, weird, hilarious, whatever. But throw out your jokes. Give them to me. Alright, let's get started. Hey guys, welcome to TikTok. And today we have a slew of just very interesting stories, as we always do for you. My name's Isaac. I started TikTok to raise awareness for Tourette syndrome and to also to give you an insight on what it's like to live with Tourette's, and to let's just talk about the weird news stories out there that nobody really ever talks about, or everybody is talking about, and I can go on rants about. I can go on rants about how funny they are, how stupid they are, how weird they are, mainly how stupid they are. But, I try to find the humor in it, because we have to find the humor in it, because it's the news. We're always finding how serious something is. But let's get started. Without any further hesitation, let's get started. It's fire. So we're going to talk about Jimmy Kimmel's take on the Baby Shark song, Cereal. And I hate that song. That song is the worst song ever to ever come about. It was cute the first two times, but it eventually got very, very, very old. It did. And Jimmy Kimmel says that, he has his own take on the song. His daughters watch the song multiple times. But he says that, and the people that created that song deserve to be put in a prison for the rest of their life, and when they die, they need to be fed to the sharks that they sing about. Now, preach, because listen, I'm sorry, I can't. It's still going. It doesn't stop. They're still going with the baby shark thing. Why are we still going with this? It shouldn't still cereal. It should still exist. It should be a thing of the past. New year, new song. Let's bring a new song into the picture. Please. I'm begging you. We're all begging you. Jimmy Kimmel's begging you. So next we're going to talk about the suicide challenge, and it is exactly what you think it is. Yes, I said suicide challenge. Cereal. It involves you killing yourself. We have the Tide Pod challenge, which is bad enough. And then we have the cinnamon challenge, which is just stupid. And we've got, what all these stupid challenge. Like, the ALS, ice bucket challenge, that actually did something that, we were raising money. People were raising money for that. But the suicide challenge requires you to do three things. One, stand on a ledge. So just act like you're going to kill yourself. Get the part, get that part. Number two, self-mutilate yourself by etching a whale into your arm. And three is killing yourself. Cereal, fire, death, fire, cereal, exactly, death. It's exactly what's gonna, death. Why? Because Natural selection. It's a funny thing, really, but that's the fact that people are getting challenged to do that. Maybe you'd think I shouldn't associate with these people because they're challenging me to a suicide challenge. It originated in Russia, so there's that. It spread to the Ukraine, and it also went to the US and India. And it has killed hundreds of people. Yes, people actually go through with it. People are actually going through with the suicide challenge. But it's not a game. It's not fun. Suicide is not something to joke about at all. If you're feeling suicidal, reach out. But don't take a challenge, cuz that just pisses me off. That just makes me mad. So, anyway, um which leads me to the next challenge, the bird box challenge. People are going around and blindfolding themselves doing everyday tasks. But some girl decided to take this to the next level. Some 17-year-old girl decided to cause a highway crash when she blindfolded herself, pulling her hat up over her eyes, merging into oncoming traffic, and hitting a car, a utility pole, and finally a brick wall, a cement wall. Cereal, fire, fire. No, the car didn't. Cereal, the car didn't catch on fire. But she's facing reckless driving charges and possibly to be sued by the other driver that she hit for driving blindfolded. I've never watched Bird Box. I have no intentions to watch Bird Box. Not that it doesn't scare me. It's not, it is what it is. It just doesn't sound good. And we're back on these stupid challenges. Don't we're sitting here challenging people or ourselves to do things, do everyday tasks blindfolded. Okay, sure. You know, simple, tiny tasks here and there blindfolded, that's fine, I guess, if that's what floats your boat. But driving blindfolded and putting other people's lives in danger? Why? What's the point? I'm gonna get a T-shirt that says "What's the point?" It doesn't. None of it makes sense. But the fact that she had to be told, "Don't drive with your eyes closed," is an issue. I thought that was something they kind of went over with the rules of the road briefly, kind of discreetly, maybe. This is a stop sign. This is a yield sign. Stop at a stoplight. Go at a green light. Don't drive with your eyes closed. Something along those lines. Don't drive with your eyes closed. Maybe it's a question on the test that we missed. I never saw it, but, that doesn't mean that it didn't exist. If your Rules of the Road book has, don't drive with your eyes closed, let me know. But I thought, again, it was common sense, though. But, whatever. Neither here nor there. We're now going to talk about a news story that has been talked about on a lot of news platforms. It was about a woman in a coma or a vegetative state that ended up giving birth. This woman has been with this nursing facility for 27 years, since she was about 2 or 3. And all of a sudden, she gave birth. Now, something's telling me that the nursing staff isn't being all that good. And it's a little creepy, just to think that a person in a vegetative state that's a quadriplegic that can't cereal cereal that can't defend themselves, can't, has no mental capacity to make decisions or, any sort of legal bindings, is being taken advantage of. I understand that people are taken, unfortunately, people are taken advantage of every day. But are we serious? People that you're supposed to trust, nurses, doctors, people in the medical field, you're supposed to be able to trust them to take care of your loved ones. And she wakes up popping out a baby. That doesn't even, to me, in my head, that doesn't even add up. That doesn't make sense. But, it is what it is. It happened, unfortunately. They are testing everybody in the nursing facility. And I hope they have his job and they press charges, because there's no excuse for that. But let's end on a somewhat lighter note, even though I absolutely hate the song, and we did talk about it in the beginning. We'll tie it all together. Cereal, Baby Shark, has made it on the top 100 billboards at number 35. Yes, number 35. It's made it in the top 40 because it's been played so much. Parents are using it as a bribe tactic for their kids, and kids are whining and crying about it, and I'm sure that it's being used in schools somewhere. I didn't, the last song that I remember being big was, I don't even remember a song getting this big. Baby Shark is it's a hit for some odd reason, and it is a minute long song. I think it goes on for 90 seconds or something. It's a minute. Cereal, fire, cereal, fire. It's a minute long song that goes on about sharks. That's not right. Okay, you guys, don't accept any challenges. Don't be driving. Don't drive blindfolded. Don't drive with your eyes closed. I, again, thought that was common sense. Please stop playing the Baby Shark song. That would be fantastic. I would absolutely love that. I'm sorry to the creators of Baby Shark, but please, please get rid of it. And be kind, love each other, but don't accept any challenges. That's my challenge to you. Don't accept stupid challenges. Alright guys, thank you so much for liking this video and subscribing. Don't forget to turn that bell on so that we can tell you next time it's time for TikTok. And I guess I'll see you next time.